Hello and happy Friday, everybody. Welcome to the stream today. My name is Matt with Beacon Software, and today we're going to be talking about job offers. Now, job offers are basically your TowMagic calls, but they're going to be directly into Dispatch Anywhere. So we do have some customers that are already testing this feature out for us. Most likely this is going to go live for everybody next week, but if it's something that you would want to turn on immediately after this training today, go ahead and give us a call or leave me a comment in the chat section, and we can go ahead and get that turned on for you today if you want to, or early next week if it's something that you're interested in. So job offers is going to make accepting your calls from the Motor Club a lot easier for you. No longer will you have to run two separate programs. You'll be able to accept the calls directly through Dispatch Anywhere, and it makes dispatching and just overall speed to get to these calls much easier. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and jump in. I am going to go over how it's going to look in Dispatch Anywhere desktop today. We're also going to look at Dispatch Anywhere mobile. So any customers that are using our mobile app, you'll be able to do the same thing whether you're on Android or iOS. So with that being said, let's go ahead and jump straight in. All right, so what we're looking at, this is our Dispatch Anywhere screen. Once we turn this feature on, or once it goes live for everybody, you're going to go ahead and see on the left-hand side it says offers right over here. Right now in our system, I have one expired call. Now with this, and very similar to TowMagic, the calls are going to stay here. The difference between TowMagic Now and Dispatch Anywhere, these expired calls, anything that has maybe a request phone call option, etc., that's going to stay here until somebody actually clears this call out. Now we do that so you don't forget that there's a call there, or just somebody might need to be notified that, hey, we missed a call, or hey, I requested a phone call on one of these calls and maybe I never got a call back on it. So if I need to get rid of them, I just click on it and I can go ahead and cancel it. Now with the cancel feature, you also need to have the security setting to be able to do that. So just keep that in mind. Everybody may or may not have that feature to cancel these calls. But they will stay in this offers area right here until we do something with it. So what I'm going to go ahead and do, I'm going to go ahead and actually send a test call into the system to show you how this is going to look. Set this up and send it over. Hopefully the sound isn't too loud. There it is. So we hear that foghorn noise that we're used to hearing from TowMagic. I do get a pop-up in the bottom right-hand corner, and then I do see a new offer or a new job now on my screen. All right. This will still count down just like you're used to, anywhere between 2 to 4 minutes, depending on the Motor Club. Now I can click it from right here, and I can either accept it or reject it if I want to. If I want to see the call information, I just double click on it and open it up just like any other call. Now with this being my test database, it's not filling out the requested by or the bill to. It will be doing that in your system. But we get the customer information, pick up and drop off just like before, car information to the right. So let's say we took this call and it's maybe I don't have enough people for it, so I want to turn it down. So I'm going to go ahead and reject that offer. Still put a reject reason in just like before. Say maybe this is out of area for us. Units available, something along those lines. And I can reject that. All right, that turns this call down and it becomes a canceled call in my system. At that point, we have sent a reject reason back to the Motor Club. All right, and it disappears off here. Somebody has answered that call. Let me go ahead and send another one back. Let me set this up here. Let me just add an address to this call. All right, let's send a new one back. So foghorn noise again, new offer, again starts counting down from 2 minutes. Now, let's just say I look at it here, or I have set my columns up where I don't have to open up my calls. I can accept it here or right click on it and accept it, whichever you prefer. It's going to bring up the acceptance window. It's still again counting down. ETA based on the distance. We do get a nice little map over to the right. Now this is showing us the entire trip. So A is going to be your location, B in this case is the pickup, and then if it's a tow, you'll be going to C over here. So based on this distance driving, it would take 47 minutes, so 32-mile trip. can also have alternative routes. So you can kind of see this to help make us help make some of these dispatch decisions, maybe what ETA I want to give on these calls. And then I'll put my ETA over here. Now the recommended ETA we're placing here of 17 minutes. Obviously you can change this. Let's just say we're running a 45-minute ETA right now. I can add things like ETA conditions. We already give you the unloaded and loaded. Estimated price and remarks if you want to put that in here. But most importantly, we do need the ETA up here. Again, just like a normal TowMagic call that you're used to. We'll go ahead and accept this. And now I get a status of ETA sent. So if there's multiple people logged in, we'll know that somebody has answered this call. Right? Motor Club gets that request. They're going to attach a PO at this point, send the call back to you. And that call is going to feed into our waiting queue just like normal. Right? Now, if the Motor Club turns it down for some reason, you will get a reject reason. And again, you'll have to cancel it manually through the system, but at least you'll know that you have canceled calls. With this in the system now, and each user accepting these calls, we'll have better tracking, and we're going to have reports now in the future that will show you which dispatchers or call takers are accepting these calls, what ETAs they're placing on them, things along those lines. So as far as tracking and some of those requests that we've gotten from customers in the past, we're going to be able to do that now since every user is now logged into the system individually. So pretty simple to add or accept these calls directly from Dispatch Anywhere. Again, any of our customers that are already using TowMagic, it's very similar. It's just one program instead of having to run two. With that being said, and transitioning your team over to this, if you turned it on, TowMagic still works. So if you still wanted to accept those calls through TowMagic, we definitely can do that. And they'll still transfer over just like you're used to. But if we turn this on, dispatchers or anybody would have the ability to accept it from here or TowMagic. It doesn't matter. Again, it just makes it easier to see it directly through this program. I'm going to flip gears a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and show you the mobile side of it. It does look very similar to what we're looking at here, but I do want to point that out for any of our customers that are dispatching mobilely. All right, so let me go ahead and minimize this. And we'll bring up my phone. Let's go ahead and start this guy here. All right, there it is. All right, so I have Dispatch Anywhere mobile. So this is an emulator, so I'm going to go ahead and log in here. Let's actually make this a little bit bigger. I'll hit no for now. All right, so we can already see, I can see my offers again over here. I have my new call that's waiting, my assigned call that's already in the system. It looks very similar. The view that we're on is a tablet view. That's why I see both sides of this. If you're logging in on your phone, you would see just the left-hand side, and then once you click on the call, you would see the right-hand side. So it just depends what kind of device that you're using. Let's go ahead and queue up a call here. We'll send another one over. Put an address again on this one. Send it over. All right, here's my call. I don't have my volume on. My phone is actually on silent right now. That's why we didn't hear anything. But obviously whatever sounds that you have set up, you should be hearing that. So here's our call. Same countdown like we saw before. On a tablet, it does make it a little bit easier because I can see the call on the left and see the call information on the right. Again, if you're on a phone, it's one or the other side, just because it's a smaller screen. So I review the call, and down at the bottom, I can request a phone call. I can reject it with the little thumbs down icon, or I can do the thumbs up and accept this call. So we're going to go ahead and accept it. Same thing, we're going to give an ETA, or at least a recommended ETA based on the distance. You'll still most likely put whatever ETA you're running at this time, let's say 45 minutes. We did add a little navigation key over here, so depending on how much time you have, you may want to map this just to make sure you can make your ETA. And as before, you can add your ETA conditions. Miles to vehicle loaded, again, we figure out automatically for you. and estimated price and remarks. Let's go ahead and accept this. Got 7 seconds left. Accept. Again, we're going to see the ETA sent. So at this point, I know somebody has responded to this call, whether it was myself or somebody else dispatching. Again, Motor Club gets that call, adds a PO, and feeds that call into your system. All right, so it automatically drops into the waiting queue, just like we're used to with any of our other Motor Club calls. Right? So this new feature should be very simple for people. Again, customers already using TowMagic. The workflow is exactly the same. You just don't have to use 2 separate programs anymore. Right? This, again, should be going live hopefully by next week for everybody. But if you want to turn this on again right away, we can do that. Just give us a call. Or again, leave a comment and we'll give you a call after this training here and we can get this set up for you. It takes no more than about 5 minutes or so. So that's all I had for the job offers today. I did quickly want to talk about the changes that we also made to Motor Club billing the last couple weeks here. So we have made some changes. If you had problems with billing, let us know. We can always go in and double check some of your setup. But I do want to bring this down here. Let me bring down my web browser so we can see it here. All right. So the most recent change that we made is within your accounts here. Right. Previously, you had to give us a call to change your usernames and passwords for your motor clubs. We've added that back into your settings now. So under the billing tab, oh, sorry. Am I in the wrong? Hold on, let me double check. It's on the bottom here. My screen is zoomed in, that's why it's yours should typically be over to the right here. I'm zoomed in a little bit for this training today, so I have to scroll down. Right, it's right down here. But this is going to be found on the billing tab within your settings. So pick whatever Motor Club account you need to update the password for. Go to billing. And then down here, you need to make sure you're selecting the right Motor Club here for whichever one you're billing. All right, so let's say it's Allstate. Put your username and password in, and then you're good to go. Now you could also select this if you want to automatically bill when this call is posted, and it says it's going to schedule it for 3 days after. This will basically wait 3 days after you've posted the call and automatically bill it to the Motor Club. If it's successful, it will go through just like we're used to. If there's any problems with it, it's going to still be on your Motor Club billing screen. So if there's any calls there, you may still have to look into that. If you have this turned on and you go ahead and bill them before the 3 days, that's perfectly fine as well. It just will cancel whatever was queued up to be billed later on. So just a quick way to update your username and password. Again, if you're not seeing this for some reason in your database, give us a call. We may have to still turn it on for you, but it should be, again, settings, accounts, whatever the account is, and under billing here. All right. So that's everything I had for today's training. Again, if there's any questions, let us know. Give us a call. We're always here to help, Monday through Friday, 9 to 6. This video now will also be posted up on our YouTube channel. So if you would rather get the videos there, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification button or bell. That way you'll get notified of new videos. Facebook Live will be live typically once or twice a month. And then, as always, guys, stay safe out there and let us know if you have any problems or if you want to get this set up. Take care. Have a good Friday. Have a great weekend. Thank you.